Yo, it's your boy DBJ.
It's your boy Tim.
It's your boy Bo.
It's your boy AD.
It's your boy Brent.
And together we are
Views from the Sill.
Today we got some special guests, bro. We got my boy Perry.
Yep.
Damescia.
Hey y'all.
And then we got Mariah. You know. I'm fucked up a little bit, so I'm gonna do it again.
I was just gonna miss
we
it
got
one day.
Perry.
Yeah.
We got Damescia.
Hey y'all.
We got Mariah. And today we gonna talk about real friends.
Yep.
Who wanna kick it off?
I mean, I guess I'll kick it out. So the reason we brought this topic is because we got some real friends on the cast. Mm-hmm. So we got people we've known forever. So like Mariah, Damescia,
you don't know me.
Perry. Nigga, I've known
haven't known Brent forever.
Nigga, I've known you since
you did
college.
bring up a valid point. He hasn't known you.
Nigga, I've known you for 6 years. So of course you
7,
6, 7.
Shows how much you
call
know.
a nigga out on the
Whoa.
Oh, we
talk about real friends.
The first one was a blur.
Nice things, you right.
But the reason we're talking about this, we're trying to figure out who are real friends. So we have a lot of people in our life that like we feel like are real friends, but who are your real friends? Mm-hmm. So the question is, how do you know who's your real friend?
I feel like if I can do something like that and you don't get offended, you my real friend.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, because, like, you could have easily got a friend like, nigga, you ain't know my real years. Nigga, fuck your real years. I don't care about your real years. But, like, people you've known so long to the point where, like, you know what they get offended by and what stuff you don't take serious. So, like, I know you're sarcastic as fuck.
Mm-hmm. I am?
So, like, no, motherfucker, you're sarcastic.
I was just being sarcastic.
There was sarcasm.
So, like stuff like that, like DBJ, I can call DBJ. If he don't answer, I'm going to leave a voicemail. But I know he doesn't take that shit personal. Like, I'm gonna leave it with hey Monte, what the fuck are you? You're late again. So, what the fuck are you doing?
Say shit like that.
But it's just too often.
So how do you guys feel about that?
My definition of a real friend is someone who. You said what for?
I thought you
No, say it to the class.
I thought he was talking to Mariah and Damescia.
I was talking to John.
Okay,
yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Shut the fuck up. Go.
You should talk about
my definition of a real friend is someone who is willing to correct me when I'm wrong, regardless if it's going to hurt my feelings or not. If I'm wrong, you need to tell me I'm wrong. Don't have me out here looking
I
crazy.
do it late today. I corrected your ass.
Yeah, and I discipline you, but it's okay.
fuck.
No, I completely agree with you saying, like, you know, not to circle yourself around a bunch of yes men. Like, you know, folks is not afraid to tell you the truth. Like, you know, when you slacking or falling off, you know, ones to pull you to the side and be like, hey, AD, tighten up, you know, on something like that.
For sure.
100%.
But I consider a real friend somebody to call. Because as I get older, I have real life issues that I go through. Mm-hmm. So it's like, if you my friend, why even got in contact with me? But you can reach out to me on social media. But you got my number.
That's
so
true.
it hits different because I'm like, oh, you see me, you like my post, but you never call. And I'm a FaceTime type, texter type person. Like, if you going through a struggle, I'm going to call you, make sure you're good.
Do you feel like a real friend should notice when you're going through things?
She do.
Well, look, peak game on this. And this also kind of, oh my bad, I didn't mean to cut off.
You're good, bro.
Oh yeah, all right. But, you know, to take it to a different level, like, you know, most of us, we went to high school together, right?
Right.
And we saw each other every day. Mm-hmm. Now we're all jobs, family, real life issues, and kind of like the point, like, you know, like what you just made, like, you know, being able to know and recognize when someone has an issue without having to see their face every day.
Or you can hear it in their voice.
That's what's crazy though. Like, you can really realize, like, I know when something's not right with AD. Yeah. Like, if AD got this certain tone in his voice, he ain't gotta state the problem. I'm like,
you know,
AD, what's wrong, bro? Yeah. Like, and I know it. Like, it's anybody, like Tim, Vontae, all y'all. Like, if your voice
like that,
your voice, and your voice is like, fuck him. If your voice in a certain tone, like, I'm like, nah, some shit ain't right. So, like, that's where it's key. Like it's a difference between friends and associates. So that's where I think people get that problem. Like it's the difference between friends. Because, like, I have a lot of associates. Like, I love a lot of people. And, like, we cool. Like, like, if you need some shit from me, I'm gonna do shit for you. That's just type person I am. But, like, friends, like, nigga, you speak a certain way, I'm like, hey, chill out. You do that, bro?
You know he aggressive.
Yeah.
I only know AD is 4 tones.
What's that?
Boy, tone.
Yeah. He's either aggressive. Mm-hmm. I can tell when he's in a state of need. Mm-hmm. When he's happy. Or he like sad as fuck. That's the only times I know AD is. I haven't seen him in other.
And because I know myself, I mask all of them with aggression.
Yeah.
Except for happiness.
And
But
then-
if I'm sad, I'm gonna mask with aggression.
Yeah,
If I'm pissed off, it's gonna be super aggressive.
I once saw AD fucking cuss a child out.
This nigga's like,
I'm a witness.
And it wasn't even like I witnessed
I'm
it
gonna get a Gucci video.
in disbelief for real. But it was just because I know he was upset, and that's how he deals with things. He just
Okay.
fucking
I
snapped.
got another question.
Yeah.
Is there anybody that you know of from high school, middle school, that you wish you would have kept in contact with now?
A lot of people.
It,
I
like,
don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know about high school, but
All y'all motherfuckers in different states and stuff, man. I would love to came visit y'all.
But this is one of the things what I had a problem with. Like, people are being in a deep depression, and I know they're in a deeper depression, and I won't contact them because I feel like that's not my place.
We not that cool.
No, that's not the problem though. Like, if I feel like I'm close enough to
might
know
make
that
it
you're
worse.
in that depression, I should say something. Like, I had that problem. Like, okay, this is not my place to say something. I had a person recently who, like, they was in depression. I wish somebody would have said anything. And I didn't say anything, and I feel bad because, like, nigga, I knew you was going through something. Why didn't I say something?
Because you probably didn't.
I didn't feel like you were my place, but
Right.
as a human being, though, you should say
yeah,
something.
you gotta reach out.
Yeah, you gotta reach out.
If
I feel-
everybody feel like it's not their place to say something, no one says it.
Yeah, and that's what ended up happening. Everybody was like, "But that ain't my
But-
place."
Yeah.
I mean, but I feel like you put that on they real friends supposedly. Like you look at somebody and say, "Damn, such as going through some shit." Like I can
So
tell,
everybody
I can
got
tell they're going through some shit. But shouldn't one of their closer friends like
Bro,
evaluate
everybody
the shit and be
Everybody don't
like,
have close
Yeah,
friends.
everybody doesn't have that.
Because all of them don't call.
And then going back to your question, like, do you feel like you should have kept in contact with someone from high school? Not me personally. I feel like everyone that I kept in contact with were people who were destined to be in my life because going back to high school, just self-analyzing myself, I had a hard time of distinguishing associates from friends. And me personally, I feel like if I associated with you, my loyalty, I'm giving you friendship perks. Oh, and I did it to a lot of people who didn't deserve it. So I feel like now, if we don't kick it, we don't cool. You lost them perks. So, I mean, I met, me personally, just being honest, I met Bo, Tim, DVJ, and all them in high school, but we didn't get cool like
call
that
the
to
cap
Summer
on
Bridge.
that,
I'm gonna call Cat because I
I'm
met
gonna
you in
call Cap.
elementary.
I'm gonna call Cap because we was in OP class going cool.
Well, that's what I'm like. What I'm saying, I knew y'all did, but we
I
didn't
hear what you're saying.
we didn't get cool until Summer Bridge in Jackson State.
I knew you was in jailbird in 8th
I
grade.
get I get what
I'm
you're
I'm
saying.
gonna call Cap.
He fucking, I got you, AD.
No,
I'm gonna call Cap.
I get what you're saying though, AD.
So yeah, it's like all that time that went by,
We weren't cool.
we weren't cool. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't calling y'all kicking it. We weren't trying to link up, do like that till we got to college. So it's like the people who here are supposed to be here. The people who didn't make the cut for a reason.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about it, Damescia? Since that's your question, how do you feel about it?
No, it's just a lot of people I see on social media that doing business moves and stuff.
Yeah.
And I sometimes feel like it's not my place to be like, oh girl, keep pushing, where people at, But now it's getting to that point I don't care. It's like I don't care who you are. I don't care if I've never seen you before. I'm starting to like repost like this. I'm gonna repost it because
I
everybody
was just
trying to make
gonna
money.
say.
Everybody trying to do something different. And I just see a lot of people that's our age that get sick. So they get mental to me. It's like, dang, I could have been that person. I could have talked to you, or I could have helped you get into another career path. Like, what's going on?
I think sometimes it's just like because I care about shit. Sometimes I feel like I shouldn't care about. Like I'm like, damn, I don't really like fuck with you like that, but I can tell like you going through some shit. And so I might reach out on some shit like just because off the strength I can notice certain shit like you post certain things and it's like that seems troublesome to me. Like it seems like it's more than what you're trying to make it seem like, so I might reach out. But
Well, what are you talking about?
folk, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Listen, nephew.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Cause I had a
Sometimes,
question just like as you were talking, I won't cut you off, but I did.
folk,
have a
go
question.
ahead. Because
And it
sometimes
was,
they could
y'all
be
think social media done influence y'all friendships with different people?
friendships.
I think social
Yeah.
media has made people have higher expectations than what are realistic. For example, it's like you see certain people doing things on social media for their friends. You like, dang, bro, like that's the definition of what holding your homegirl, holding your homeboy down means. But in reality, everyone has their own relationship with their friends. So just because they do that for you, don't mean that that's our relationship. So it puts unrealistic expectations on the friendship.
And with that, I feel the responsibility to help people like that I know. Like, so if you got a business going, I don't even have to be close friends with. Like, if you have a business, I will support your business. Like, it's plenty of people like I don't know personally. I'll buy some from you, or I support you, or I'll shout you out just because I want people to grow. So like, you don't have to be my friend for me to want you to grow. Like, it's plenty like I say all the time, like Explicit Gym. I don't know all them personally, but like I want them to grow because I know those are good people.
I like the positivity.
Like the positive, like I see a black business of people my age grow. So like all those people like Arisha or all those people in that business, I want them to grow because I know JJ, all them people, I just want them to grow. So like I'm not close friends with them, but I want everybody to grow.
Yep. Yeah. Do you feel like they came with maturity? Do you feel like, because I know a lot of times it could be pure. Like what you have like is pure. Mm-hmm. I feel like you just have a natural desire to go out there and help other people. Mm-hmm. But some people only want to go and support other people when they got something going on. It's like, okay, for example, let's say we're doing a podcast, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say me, even though it's not true, but let's say me. Let's say I never supported no one else. I never reposted nobody else. I never did nothing like this. But as soon as I get a podcast, I start giving out fake love. It's like, oh, bet. Oh, you go, sis. Let's go do the fitness thing. Hey, by the way, can you please repost me? Because I reposted you. Like, that's fake, bro.
To where things are only convenient when it's convenient for yourself.
Because I hate that. Like,
it's a motive behind it.
That's
you know what I'm saying? I'm only supporting you because I got something to support.
That's why when I support things, like, I don't, like, they don't have to shout us a podcast. So, I bought the shirt from, what's his name? James Gibson. I'm not forgetting his name. Jason Gibson. I bought a shirt. Like, you ain't never hear me, like, shout me out back. No, I don't want him to shout me out back. I'm doing that shit because I want him to grow. Like, he don't ever have shot us out, and I won't feel no type. But that's where I think.
I thought you liked the shirt too.
I like the shirt, so I like his business. Like, I want people to grow. You don't have to want me to grow for me to want you to grow. Like, I'm supporting out of the kindness of my heart. So that's, I think, where it gets mixed. You expect stuff because people do it on you. I think you do stuff in kindness because you want to.
And then too, going back to the whole friend thing, I feel like a person really shows you their true colors when you have nothing to offer them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So if you're my friend, right? You're my friend. I can't give you no money. I can't support if I don't have social media. I can't support you on social media. But we still kick it because you know we friends. If I have nothing to offer and you still around, you still doing all this stuff off the strength of friendship, then cool.
I don't think any friendship involves someone not giving you anything. Like, the way I think about friends is like, if you can give me some emotional support and I can give that back to you, that's why you're my friend. Right. But if you don't serve any purpose for me, you're not my friend.
I was speaking more so like tangible type things. Okay. Like gifts or fame. Like, okay, you know I own the club, so you can always get in the VIP section because stuff like that. Yeah. But we're always giving something, like you say, whether it be some emotional support, advice, some type of stability. Maybe at home I don't have that stability, but with you I do, or something like that. Then, of course, you always want to be with someone who's beneficial in some type of.
That's what a friendship is.
Most of the time, that's what draws you to the person anyway. Mm-hmm. That's most times they offer their services of stability or whatever before you guys even become friends. So that lends their support.
Because you don't need any of that other stuff.
I think that's a common factor when it comes to establishing or figuring out who is real friends. Is when it comes to that emotional and that mental support. Like, for example, knowing who to go to, because, you know, as natural as people, whenever we're in a vulnerable state, like, people don't want to admit to say, oh man, I'm down and out. But knowing that, like, I can pick up and call Bo, like Vontae, either one of y'all, when I'm down in the rut, and you know, have them try to find somebody to lean on when it comes to that emotional support. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's the point to where you realize and understand, like, okay, these are lifelong friends. Like, this is a bond just because when I'm in my worst, I know I can come to either one of y'all.
And I was going to say, like, a lot of that stuff leads into, like, real relationships. Like, even, like, boyfriend, girlfriend, or getting married. Like, them vulnerable spots where you feel like you can't depend on nobody else. You can call somebody, text somebody. That's where you feel like you're most vulnerable. If you can do that shit, you know you can do anything else with them. Like, cause like, for me personally, I feel like if I'm in a tough spot, I have a hard time, like, reaching out to people. Yeah. So if I'm in a vulnerable spot, somebody gotta notice it. So I ain't gonna just reach out and be like, hey man, I'm going through this tough time, man. But like something like Vontae or Austin, any of y'all will call me like, "Hey, bro, I know you wasn't sounding good. Like, you good?"
That's,
Yeah,
I mean, because that's tough. That's tough. Even just being in a vulnerable state, like just being in a vulnerable state to be able to be like, man, just shit. I'm gonna call one of y'all boys. I'm gonna call y'all, but like I'm fucked up. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to express this any other way, but shit, I know I can call y'all and get some type of comfort or some type of something from y'all to be like, I'm good.
And then that come from time spent. Like,
facts.
I don't know what your distraught or stressed voice sounds like if I don't spend time with you. If I don't hang out with y'all, I don't know what the cues are. Yeah. Right? And then too, even more so, I feel like being a friend, you have to know how to approach a situation for each individual. Yeah. So if Bo doing some fucked up shit, I need to know how to come to Bo where he be the most receptive. I can easily come like, man, Bo, you fucking up. You need to get your shit together.
That's probably me. That's probably me.
That's Vontae.
Yeah, but it's like, it needs to be tailored for each friend.
That's true.
Everybody,
that's true. I noticed that today.
Even though, like, I personally feel, Bo, you fucking up. You need to get your shit together. I need to say it in a way that's the most receptive. Because I'm trying to reach the end result, not what makes me feel better by going off.
It's just like me being late versus you being late.
Yeah. You see how
we get totally different calls. Yeah, like I get, hey, Vontae, you need to come the fuck home before, you know what I'm saying, we fight or some shit. And you do get, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, where you head? I know you got shit to do, but I'm not shit right here, like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm just on it, but I think it's important that we because we do know each other. Mm-hmm. It's easier for us to know cues and shit. Be like, damn, like, bro, you don't usually act like this, bro. What the fuck you got going on, man? Like, something going on. Like, you usually, like, AD's aggressive by nature, but you're usually not.
You make me a villain, bro.
Did you not say you were aggressive?
Yeah.
You know, right?
And so if Bo start being on some aggressive shit, I'm like, bro, you straight, bro.
Because that's not normally his characteristic.
Yeah, that's not his go-to. That's your go-to.
Yeah, because he weak.
I didn't say that.
No comment.
Oh, that's my nigga though. I'm not gonna say
but
that.
But like, cause honestly, like Mariah and Damescia, like Mariah, I ain't seen you in years. So personally, I wouldn't call you and be like, "Hey, what's wrong, Mariah? I ain't seen you in years. Like, you good?" Because I don't feel like that, like me and you are cool though. But, so like, I don't feel like I'm that close friend to come to you and be like, "Hey, like I ain't heard from you. You good?"
but something I can say though, and I've done this several times before. I just don't feel the need to brag on myself about it. But for example, Mariah's way in California, right? Mm-hmm. Let Mariah put something crazy up on social media where I feel like, yo, that's reckless as shit. Like, best believe
that's enough to say.
I don't need though. No, it's not my place. Nah, somebody got to address this. So, Mariah, yo, I feel like that might not be the best move for y'all. I mean, it may be people talking like they be. Like on special Twitter, I love Twitter. So we're on Twitter and people are talking, and you see they tweets progressively getting more and more in a depressive state. Mm-hmm. They more talking about, man, people doing so and so and so. Hey, you good, bro? Mm-hmm. So and so and so. Hey, I'm just checking on you. And then to me, I feel like it affects more. It has a harder impact because it's like, I never talked to AD,
right,
but AD hit me out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. Like somebody is caring about
somebody
me.
Cares.
Yeah, somebody cares. And then if it comes from a person I never talked to, then it must be a real problem. Yeah. If go ahead.
No, I was just saying because like Mariah, I talk to Mariah every day. Mm-hmm. Probably if we miss a day, I'm like, Pepper, I need you to call me. Like, I'm not just like you're not gonna get wrong, but you know, next time you see this, we'll have a problem.
Yeah.
You know?
It works both ways.
It works both ways. Mm-hmm. But see, like Perry, he's been my friend just as long as Mariah. I don't talk to Perry all the time. Mm-hmm. But this is my first time seeing Perry in a minute. And it's like we have not skipped a beat. I have not.
See,
it's not. I'm talking to Perry and I'm like, bro. Mm-hmm. we just saw each other in 12th grade in, you know, such and such class. I'm like, bro, what you doing now? I knew you was doing that, you know? But like, Perry should know if he have a problem, Perry can call me. You know what I'm saying? But Perry never just came to me and said, I got a huge problem. Mm-hmm. But if I ever saw some crazy stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, bro. Why?
Shake back.
Don't it feel good when you link up with somebody that you ain't seen in a long time? It's ain't nothing changed. It's like,
but that just shows.
Oh, you saved my life.
Like the strength.
Wait. No, I did. What happened?
Oh my God.
Got the story.
I got a rental car. Driving in Jackson, first time in a couple years. Boom, hit a flat. Oh my god, hit a pothole. God,
One of those famous ones.
Yeah, there's a lot of potholes.
I gotta drive into the gas station across from Callaway, and I'm just like trying to change my tire by myself. Dude's coming up trying to talk to me, that whole thing. And then who shows up?
Tim.
Damn! Oh my god!
Boy in the case.
Dude,
So happy.
got a question about that. Do you think that that's because of the environment we created at Jim Hill High School
It's probably a
versus?
country thing,
Yeah,
He's a gentleman.
yeah, he's a gentleman. Okay.
Down south thing.
Because I feel like the relationships we build at Jim Hill are like long lasting.
I'm some strong.
Yeah.
Like it's some real like Mariah and Jim. If you ever fucking needed anything,
Real
I'll
shit.
be there. Because like it's like I feel like those relationships. It don't matter who I
It don't
like.
matter.
I don't have to talk to you in years.
Right.
If I see you and you need something, I'm gonna be there. It's just 'cause
Just
those-
like nothing happened.
Like nothing happened.
Just like we was together all the time. Like we was always okay. We gonna call you back.
I'm sorry, y'all.
But but honestly, in honor of Jim Hill Homecoming Week, this is Jim Hill Homecoming Week. But it's like I feel like there's a dynamic that is unique to Jim Hill. Because when I talk to other people who are at different schools,
They have no
they don't
idea.
have their closeness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's people that I can have never talked to you a day at Jim Hill. It's like we walk past each other, we never cross paths, we don't know each other that well, but we had a pretty decent sized high school. But off the strength that you say you went to Jim Hill, let me look out for you.
I'ma back you.
It's almost
I'm
like
gonna
that.
back you off
It's
the strength.
almost like that USC stamp. It's like how like those big fraternities. Big sororities, it's like, oh, you dead? Okay, bet I got you. Don't worry about it. But I feel like that's rare to have for a freaking high school.
Yeah.
That is.
And it doesn't go just off, younger age. It's like people who are 50, 60 years old, they find out you went to Jim Hill High School. Oh, bet. Well, let me give you a little application.
And
Let me
then
help you
I
out.
think I really think that that's something that's rare because a lot of people they like, damn, y'all still do the high school homecoming. I'm like, why not? Why not?
I mean,
Like,
a lot of
my
people
closest
like,
buns like
hide from their classmates. I come to Jackson, where's everybody?
And you definitely read for that. I've spoken with people who they went to high school and they want to wash all that away.
I love.
I can't say it's stuff I want to wash away from high school.
Yeah.
It's like the fact that I had hair. Like I want to just like go back in time and get rid of all that.
And I was ugly.
Dude, if you go, if you go on Facebook, you will be lucky to find a picture with me here. I
You
have
deleted
watched
them
it.
off of?
I don't watch it.
Why did you
I
delete
deleted
history?
I done baptized all that folks.
Y'all deleted history?
No, I
hate looking
archived
at
it.
it.
I just hit it.
Yeah, I hear mine.
You can't see it, but I can.
Maybe I should do it. I'm not even woke to it.
Hey, I
Everything that I
didn't
had,
get anything.
I hope it's
everything that I had is still there.
I got a question. So we can get Brent involved in the combo with this. How do y'all feel about, the older you get and letting people into your closer circle?
That circle.
Yeah, because
no new friends.
yeah, like, when we look around the room, we've been knowing each other for like a decade plus. And then we got Brent, who, we met in the shortest amount of time, but it's like he's family too. So, I mean, how do y'all
Brent
feel
been
about,
around.
the older you get, letting somebody into,
How easy is it to
like the mafia, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
That
you
shit
part of
is
the family.
tough. Like that shit is tough.
Yeah,
Like,
I was freshman year when I met all y'all.
that's crazy. As
Well, I was sophomore year when I met
I'm gonna
all
tell
y'all.
the truth, Brent.
Yeah, Bo's at USM.
When you
Yeah.
first, like, I didn't even know you had been put in the crew until the first
I didn't
time
know
we
either.
went to Tim's house, like after you being put in, because I was like, shit, I know, you and Tim had been hanging.
Tim
but I
put
was
you
like,
onto the set.
yeah, when you came to the crib, I was like, oh shit.
And then he got jumped in.
You know what I'm saying? He fucking with you, so we finna go outside and shit. But shit, I was like, damn.
The first time I knew Brett was in the set.
Hey, man,
Create us a game, bro. Make us a game, bro.
Nah, not even then.
Back
You so real, bro. So the first time I knew Brent was, first of all, when I first got introduced to Brent was when I was still playing ball at Jackson State. And so we had 5 a.m. practices. Like, you had to be on the field at 5 a.m. Tim came to my room, it was like 12:30. Dude, I'm knocked out at that time. I heard knocking the door.
That's when it was 2 doors.
Yeah, so I heard knocking the door. He was like, "Hey, AD, I just want to introduce you to Brent." And no lie, I was like, I don't give a fuck about Brent. Who the fuck is Brent? Nigga, I'm trying to sleep. But I knew Brent was a real nigga because my roommate I had, like, we ain't really get jive like that. But I hit Brent, I was like, hey man, you new to the crew. You want to be my roommate? Yeah. We was roommates, and there's a lot of shit that went down in the room, and Brent kept it G.
Really?
Brent kept it G the whole time.
So you sound
I knew when I realized that Brent was part of the crew, you know, I was down in Hattiesburg, so missed the whole time. So, you know, I was missing out on a lot of this. But, you know.
Is this in the group?
Yeah. That's how I was, man. You know, like, when you got the group chat going, and then you just see this random 601 number popping up with the constant responding, and then I saw he kept responding. I was like,
who the fuck is this nigga? You saw making phone calls like, hey, bro, who the fuck is this nigga?
Especially being out.
No joke. I think I either called either Bo or Vontae. I said, hey man, I ain't trying to disrespect or step on nobody's toes.
But who the fuck is this nigga?
I said, man,
we know don't got that.
I need to vet each other, man.
Real shit.
And then
we don't like no niggas around this.
Real shit. I hate that I always have to be the asshole of the bunch.
I knew he was good because I knew you all wouldn't bring around nobody that wasn't, that wasn't 100. And so, you know, I would go to Jackson State, coming on the weekends, going to kick it up there at the dorms and stuff like that. I was like, okay, man, you know, pretty straight then. You know, that what happened.
You couldn't catch him thumping
though. And then too, that's what I can say. That's another thing that goes to the whole friend thing. I like how our group, we handle situations immediately. And inside. It's like, if me and Bo got a problem, hey, Bo, we can go outside and we can go handle this now.
I think me and Bo had the most bouts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like,
100%.
They been going in like too.
That was at the end. That was at the end. But me and Bo been going there since day fucking one.
Like, bro, you don't understand, like, we would just be at the crib, and you know, growing up, all the time we would go and playing Madden. We wouldn't even playing 2K. This was just straight Madden. We would just sit all the time, and it could just be like a simple, "Hey, bro, you standing too close to me, bro."
And all of a sudden, bro, me and Bo thumping straight up. This nigga, I swear to God, I remember one time, bro. Like, I don't even know why niggas even mess with me while I be asleep, bro. Like, I remember this one time so good, like. This nigga shot me with a fucking Nerf gun, bro. Oh my God!
Why you asleep?
Yes, and I went fucking crazy, bro. Like,
was this in Hattiesburg?
Yes. And I just bro, I undertaken that shit, bro. Like, I sat up.
No, it didn't look like I had a video.
No, I sat the fuck up and said, bruh, square up. Oh God. Dude, I sleep so good, bro.
Hey, I guess we got to talk.
Because now see, on the weekends was in the Bird. And so me and Vince were roommates freshman year and stuff like that. And I clearly remember this because Vontae knocked out Cole. And I don't know where we got a Nerf gun from. Like, the Nerf gun? Yeah, we just had a Nerf gun. And I was saying, Bo was like, he was like, hey, man, I know Vontae gonna be mad. I'm gonna snipe him. Boy, that was one of the funniest moments in my life.
That's so crazy.
And that was a Rockabye Baby.
I was about to say, like, going back to Brent, like, Brent was the best roommate ever. Like, no problems, everything was perfect. And I was like, man, this guy a really good guy. But Brent put the icing on the cake. I was involved with the young lady at the time.
We know what it means.
Which was get some skins.
I was involved with the young lady.
I heard you. Talk to me, AD.
Yeah. And so it was dumb late, right?
Dumb late.
And so
I wanted to.
No.
What we doing? I
had a roommate, and so I'm like, man, bro, it's gonna be awkward. He gonna be in the room. He gonna be this, that, and the third. And so I'm like, man, but like we didn't know each other that well to be like, hey man, I need. Cause if it was you, I'd be like, hey bro, get the fuck out the room, and just go.
And I would just be gone.
If it was DJ, I'd be like, hey bro, I need the room, I need you to leave. But I'm like, Brent, I don't know him that way. He could easily be like, man, I ain't going nowhere. So I'm like, gotta send the risky text. I'm like, and so I'm like, hey Brent, I need the room, this, that, and third. Dude, before I can even send a text, before I press send, a second went by. Okay, And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give him a little chance to breathe or whatnot. Cause we was in the lobby. I'm gonna give him a little chance to breathe. You know, you gotta get his shit together.
You got shit to do.
Dude, 3 seconds later, I see Brent come down the elevator and walking out. I'm like, damn, that was fast. Okay, let's go. Like, what you doing? But that was so G, cause like that. Everybody has like their own pinnacle moment when I know like that's my real friend. It's late as a mug. It's like midterm week. He could be studying. He could be doing all this stuff, but he willing to make that sacrifice for me. So that makes me feel like, okay, like he willing to do that for me. I need to be able to hold it down for him.
Propose a terrible one.
Let me steal some of the. Look, watch this. And then that's when you push the.
That's when we had the moment.
And then go, Damescia, Mariah. When did you guys become?
What was
That's
that?
what we were trying to figure out.
When did it happen? When did you
No.
This is my best.
Y'all gotta tell our story.
At first, oh my god, Perry was so annoying.
Yeah.
I can believe it.
Yeah, in middle school, I kicked Perry in the shin. He started bleeding. Perry really got on my nerves.
I accidentally
Bled from the scene?
You threw a pencil in Perry's forehead and he got stuck. Like, Perry really got on my nerves in middle school.
Oh my
Yeah.
And then additional high school
But
shit.
we were
Right
so
through
It's a lead in my finger right now for
Lead in the pencil got stuck.
we were so
MR.
excited that we were going to
MR.
Jim Hill that we all actually started like coming
Linking
together.
up.
And then after a while, nobody could be friends with Perry. It was like, who? No. Hey,
Yeah,
nah.
that's
That's
not
my
friend.
Perry.
Yeah, it's not Perry. Don't you come up here.
You don't know him.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad for. I got a lead in my
Oh,
finger right
nigga, third grade.
now. No, it's still there for being stale.
I might die.
Damn, let me see my.
Originally, Damescia didn't like me
Okay.
because I stole her best friend.
See, and so like in elementary school, first off, I've always been a shy girl. Like in
Okay,
elementary
y'all been
school,
knowing each other since how long?
6th grade.
6th grade.
Okay.
So in elementary school, I had this friend. I thought she was my friend. You know what I'm saying? I finally got a friend. Michaela, we was friends. So we was friends. Then Mariah came. This little army brat comes in, light skinned, and I'm just like, what in the heck did this girl come from?
That's what happened.
Yeah, so she was in art class, and I was like, "You really took my friend. Like, I really."
Meanwhile, smiling with me the whole time.
Yeah, I was like, "I really don't like you. Like, you really took my friend." And then like,
Who was Faith?
She was.
I was just about to say that, bro. I was just about to say that.
it was me. I was like, I
I found
can't.
out like a year later. I'm like, you didn't like her?
I did not.
Damn. Yeah.
But like now we just like in several. This is my
Forever.
sister.
Yeah,
peas in a
we
pod.
went through middle school and then like
This might be too much.
That's
to
a lot
ask.
of damn time.
This might be a little too much to ask.
Ask you then.
What Michaela?
she's in what's it called?
Hamilton,
Hamilton,
Mississippi.
right?
That's good for like I remember Michaela.
Yeah, me
I
too.
remember she got a
She got
family.
3 kids.
Yeah, she got a family.
Yeah, she got a family. She got a whole family.
That's what's up.
That's cool, bro.
Like, well, I guess we might as well just tell when we got cool with everybody.
But our
then.
senior year was when we got to be like best friends.
Best friends.
See?
We spent 13 hours a
high
day
school?
together.
And no lie, I thought it was cool
thought y'all
all the
was
way up.
best
We always been cool, but like senior
That best friend status.
she had her
thing.
own car.
And
Like
you guys have no idea what best friend means. Like,
True.
Oh,
we are
yeah.
What
best.
Like I finished her
define what
sentences.
best
We
friend
don't
means to
fight.
you?
Like, I feel like she is like a separate part of like me.
Yeah, like
But
Mariah's
we're
like,
the
nah,
same.
and I'm like, you
Twin,
might
but
not. Yeah.
Close
Yeah,
to a
like
twin.
if something's happening to her, it's happening to
I'm
me.
the
and I'm
opposite.
upset.
Yeah.
You know,
So she's more like, oh my god. I'm just like,
dramatic.
are you sure? If we just sit there, it won't just calm down. Like, you know. And I'm like, or we finna argue. I'm like, we're not finna do this right now. And then she'll be like, we gonna argue. And I'm like, you gonna
I feel
argue
like we should just
by
violent
yourself.
things. You
Yeah.
have to talk.
That's
You
my
can't
thing
just
too.
avoid it. You gotta
I
get through
like addressing things head on. Like we
Yeah.
have an issue, let's address it
I
now.
like the violence and
I do too.
I do like the
I like that. I like that. It's okay
I'm
to say
aggressive.
we finna square up and then we square up. Like
Yeah.
fuck it, let's go.
Like I can say shut the fuck up, bitch, and you be like, bitch, I will slap the shit out of you.
Oh God,
But
We don't fight. We've never had a big fight about
we're
it.
not real fights.
Yeah, we'll have real fights.
Even though we like dumb shit,
I don't count.
No punch.
They don't count.
I don't count the thumping and violence we have as like a fight.
Yeah.
That's me getting my aggression out, so I don't
What the
fight
fuck?
you.
What the
But we-
fuck I look like
So we
saying?
have like
It might be
check each other
because
moments.
y'all are men.
Yeah.
Y'all do
Yeah,
things
yeah.
differently, and y'all are also in a group. Like
Yeah.
we're a duo. Girl groups.
We
Yeah,
have our moments when we
That's
check
a shit
each
show.
other though.
Yeah.
Cause like I'm a homebody. Like,
like,
I'd rather be
I
at
don't
home sometimes. And she be like, you finna get out. And then I get in my mom's like, bro, I'm not finna get out. You gonna be old, 30 years old. And I'm just like, bro, let me to shut her up.
creeping
Let me
up
go.
shut up.
To hush her up. I'm
I don't
gonna
think
go.
we've ever had like
got
a
five.
real
We've never had like a real like
it's always
drag.
love.
What the
Even
fuck would I even
do
look
thump,
like?
like I never use my full strength. Like I
ain't
wasn't
trying to hurt nobody.
I'm not trying to hurt you
because you can kill though.
But I am. But you are trying to put him motherfucker down.
I'm not gonna lose.
Yeah.
We should have been in the weight room, Nick is driving out. But like, I was.
Hey, film session. Okay, nobody move. Okay, look. But no, I like that too though. I like that we can like thump and shit like but without having a real problem. Like what the fuck? We got a group message. What I look like saying, you man, you know I ain't fucking with that group message right now. You know I'm fucking with Bo, bro. You know I ain't fucking with that nigga after that shit, bro. Yeah, like nine is took Bo out the group and text everybody and said, man, I know I ain't fucking with Bo.
And we all read, bro. And then I'm in the other message like, that pussy ass nigga know I ain't fucking out. Beat that bitch ass.
Bitch made ass nigga ain't talking about.
But now, like, going to Tim, I knew Tim was like a real, because me and Tim always been cool. Tim always kept it G the whole entire time. But the moment I knew we was real friends was when I worked for the federal government. And so the beginning of the year in January, we had the government shutdown.
The feds?
I'm with the federal government, yes.
I'm
a geologist.
for the feds.
I'm a geologist. I'm just a geologist. I ain't locking niggas up. But we had the federal government shutdown. And so, I mean, niggas weren't getting checks to their time. And so, luckily, I had enough savings, to carry me over. Mm-hmm. But out of the blue, like out of nowhere, Tim texted me like, hey man, I know this federal government shutdown thing happening. If you need something, hit me. Like, if you need rent, if you need, I got a daughter. He was like, yo, if you need something, let me know. And even though I didn't need it, off the strength that he was willing to do that, made me feel like, oh fuck, like he real as shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have to do that.
That's some appreciative ass shit to do. Like,
and with DVJ, I knew me and DVJ was cool when I was willing to fight for him in 8th grade. I mean, 9th grade.
I ain't
gonna lie though, but like,
got to fight.
Oh, we can't.
We not even do that because
you can believe it out, but I need to know.
We good. Like we good though. Like it ain't no real beef.
Like right now, it's no beef at all. Like
it was just
family.
At that point, at that moment in time, it was just like
at that time you had to pick a side.
But see, I appreciate that
shit because it's like we cool now, so we don't want to say name.
Like, I'm not
like if I see that person now, it's all love. We dapping up. We can hang out. We can drink. We can do whatever.
Kids,
but at that point in time. I didn't even know I was willing to fight for DVJ.
It's lit. When the
time came, then the nigga think about them OP days. Like, Nation, man, we been skinning these shit. Like,
yeah, me and DVJ was in this OP class together in Sidewell. It's time to bang. If I got a bang, we bang.
But that was some real nigga shit, though. Like, I appreciate shit like that, bro. Like, I look back in the memory books and say, Nation.
I hate when I get drunk, because I like to say I love y'all.
And maybe it's my toxic masculinity. I hate when you do this shit.
Like I love AD.
It's always bad timing.
I'm in public.
I don't mind it, but it's always bad timing.
Like I love all y'all.
I know, always. Like right now.
I love y'all.
Like right now.
And there's no disrespect. I like both of y'all. I love y'all. So it's no beef shit. Like I love you guys. Like
why would it even?
Okay, all y'all.
We get it, bro. We get it, bro.
I can't do this shit.
One.
You feel me?
We get it, bro.
One.
I just want to know because I don't see y'all.
I just hate it.
No, you do see us often.
Period. Cause I love you.
Okay.
Yeah, cause
I get it.
We're the one getting the love of it.
Yeah.
It's like we with him majority of the time. We kicking and hanging out somewhere.
It's the time.
We together, and so he gets drunk and he's like, AD, I love you, bro. Man, God, bro, I love you.
And now dumbass thinks it's time for a shit, man.
I love y'all boys. Like,
God damn,
get off me.
I ain't embarrassed at all because I love them motherfuckers. All of them. Jim Hill.
You can tell that he's drunk.
I ain't gonna text you. I ain't texting none of them. I love them folks.
Okay.
That's cool.
Thanks, bro.
Appreciate it. I love you too.
Shit. Man, somebody kill that Opry vibe. Somebody do it.
But nah, man. And I just, off the strength of Perry, just letting me go down there and hang out in the dorm room. Because at the point in time, it's like I was involved with the young lady down there, and so
All your stories. Off with you being
that's what I got. Hey, come on, bro.
I'm respectful. I never say names. I never say what.
He's a gentleman.
You're a gentleman. But see, and here's the thing to piggyback off to finish his story. Like, we all went to Jim Hill together. Like, I always knew Austin. It was always cool.
I'm
but
so
you know,
mad these glasses came out as soon as the camera came out.
It's something that
Shades
has.
too that I could have worn.
It's something that
I didn't
has.
know.
We all could have wore shades. We just wanted to wear shades.
I lost my good shades, folks, so I appreciate the shit.
I thought they was yours.
I can't find my shit.
What you about to say that for?
But you know, it was always love, just regardless though. But you know, when I was down in the Bird, y'all still here in Jackson. I said in the group, anytime y'all come through,
Crazy.
like I will stop what I'm doing and make sure that
Perry
boys
took
good.
care of me. Every time I went down to Southern Miss, made that hour drive, he was like, AD, you got a spot to stay? I got you. You good. And I'm like, appreciate that, man. Thanks for the hospitality.
I ain't no Perry at the juice like that. We went to
I flew out for Paris. Okay, so I flew down for Perry's probate. Me and Damescia went together. And we were like, all right, let's just make sure, because we just know Perry is that 6th grade, 7th grade.
Perry walking out homecoming,
you know, we were like, what
And she forced me to run forward.
I did. We filled out his
Oh,
whole
God,
thing.
you had to.
No. Okay, hold on.
We were in
Quick
the Stewart class.
I didn't even want to run for Mr.
You had
Jamil
to.
at all. At all.
You know the shit.
I saw that list and I was like, oh no.
She filled out all the paperwork for me. I didn't do nothing.
I'm glad you did
Here you
that.
go, Miss Stewart.
Because it was a shit show list.
Man,
Real shit. Real shit.
just like y'all, we knew Perry from like 9th grade, 10th grade.
Shit, when I met
And
him in
so-
9th grade, I knew he was the one.
And so,
Chosen one.
he was like, hey man, probate coming down. I want y'all boys to come through. He's like, bet, we coming through. We got you. No question. We come down there. And it's like a little buzz. We like, whoa, wait a minute. And so
They love the.
we was there. Me and Tim was at the food because you can't take us nowhere, man. You can't take us nowhere. And so all I know is it was like, normally I'm used to getting stuff off my own merit. It's like, oh, I like your personality, yada yada. They're like, oh, you with Perry? I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I'm with who? And so we get down there, and
So
so
got in that bitch smooth and fuck.
oh God, I'm like, Perry got the juice. Like
He
a
came to the
bitch.
window and he was like, oh, yeah, with me. I said, we with Perry.
We with Perry. The fact that my niggas can even they with me.
Y'all in the front door?
And no questions asked.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
And everybody
That's
was in
when I
line.
knew
I was
it.
like, I'm with Perry, excuse me.
That's why I said
Name
y'all
all night.
alluded to it, but when I got down there to Hattiesburg, Perry took care of me.
It was all love,
I try to keep going. I try to keep going.
Hold on, Mariah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, where was I?
You said y'all flew. You and Damescia flew in.
Oh, we went to the probate and
Yeah.
knowing Perry from like 6th
That's how
grade.
you know I
We're
was
like,
drunk. I don't remember y'all there.
dang.
They showed
It was
us.
good.
I took pictures of
Was
us.
it
drunk.
graduation?
I was
It was a graduation.
That was graduation.
God, that was that long ago.
We old now.
How old am I?
We old.
ago.
Hey, chill out with the time clock. Chill out with the time clock. Chill.
But please go.
Shit, I forgot my point.
You was flew in and you Perry had
He
your
had
juice.
the
Perry got the
juice.
juice.
We didn't know he had the juice. We was
Perry,
so
you
scared.
see
We were
that,
like, we
bro?
hope he has shoulders.
This
Because we
shit
were
is
like, okay.
documented that you're the
We never seen him dance
sure,
before.
yeah.
We're like, we just know
Let's
it's
see,
Perry.
You know,
Yeah,
Perry.
because I wasn't up like that.
And then we were looking at the reaction of like, girl,
The
all
point
around
that
her.
you just dropped.
And you.
I had never seen Perry dance before either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Shoulders was on
spoke-
point.
when
And
he
we were
came-
just proud.
when he-
Like, hey,
I was
he's
proud
single.
regardless.
The
What's
next
up?
day when we were there, and we literally had to like take a back seat and let Perry drive it. I was like, "Oh, you got it, bro. You got it. Like the crown has been passed. Like you good, bro. You got it, fam. Because clearly you on a whole another level, my nigga."
Hey, but look, but
Excuse me.
to bring it back on like the whole real friends thing, because like Mariah is X amount of hours away.
Oh, that's real.
She makes stuff happen.
Yeah,
That's
but,
love, bro.
but like I said, the fact that she flew down, grabbed D, and all y'all were there. Yeah, you know,
Maxima
for
that
that
went
night.
crank, we made it there.
Yeah,
Okay?
I mean, like that's love.
I mean,
That's
both.
love.
Me and DBJ rolled down with both.
I'm like.
Was that the same that we did? Bro, time out.
Please tell us.
Time out. Bro, I'm not going to cap after shit.
Go ahead,
Bro, we're driving to the Bird to go see that boy Cornelius. Do his shit.
Yeah.
And bro, we were involved in an accident on the way.
We made it up. Man.
Man, folks.
It's just crazy
How it
shit
happened.
bro.
We're driving. We're coming through McGee.
Definitely McGee.
We was
Bro,
in
McGee's
McGee.
a terrible spot. You to go get a ticket or you go get.
Folks, listen. You know how I know you're right? Not only because you're from Hattiesburg, because when the accident happened, it was a police officer pulling someone over right diagonal from us.
Damn.
So
What's crazier than that? Listen, we're just pulling off. I said, damn, Bo, you breaking kind of late.
we don't want to.
You been breaking kind of late, ain't you, boy?
You see how I got Bo? That was janking me the whole way.
Bo likes to break when he sees the bumper.
It's a hard
I want to
ass
break.
break,
And then he break twice.
He break twice.
He gonna come to a complete stop. Nigga, he be going.
And so we told Bo, we was like,
Even though he was
Bo,
breaking.
you breaking too late. You gonna hit somebody. He's like, man, I know what I'm doing. Don't tell me what to do. Yeah. I'm like, okay. So coming through McGee. Me and DVJ's in the front seat. I'm in the back seat. We chilling. And we see a lady that's pulled over. She has to be she's really attractive, right? She's really
She had a
attractive.
fat ass, man. Say it.
I'm trying to be politically correct. And you
You
know,
can work my ass.
and so
Politics are there, but we
Wait,
recognize
was
she was-
cute for real? Or did she just
No,
body?
she was thick. We couldn't see.
we couldn't see
she was
because
pulled over.
She was pulled. The police officer talking, so he made a step out the car, and I was like, we
we
like,
both on the passenger
I hear
side.
DVJ. Damn, AD, look. And
sounds like me.
And so,
Accident.
so
That's
listen.
where your money
But then
is.
you like,
And so
I'm
listen.
good, you good.
No, no, fam. She's pulled over. We're passing by.
We're passing by her, and so
Oh, y'all ain't got to the accident.
Wait,
yet.
is that the reason the accident happened?
let me finish the story.
Please let
So
me finish.
listen,
Right there.
she pulled over to the side. The police officer writing her out of
Me
T.
and AD on the passenger
He
side.
says, "Damn, AD, look." So I turned and looked.
And what did you say, AD?
I was like, "Damn!" And next thing I know, boom, boom.
Cause you
But wait. Before the boom actually happens, I look, but I feel the car like jerk. So I whip my head
Like
around.
somebody's not hitting the braking time. Go.
And so I look around and look, and I see the back of a car. I'm like, oh shit. Woo!
Perfect.
Into the back of a car.
What happens to Bo's car?
Both cars.
The hood on the car was V-shaped.
And so, but that's not the most embarrassing part. The most embarrassing part is
Okay, bro.
Was this the ultimate? Was this the ultimate?
yes, the most embarrassing part of the story.
maximum.
The police officer was writing down the ticket, heard the boom.
It's like,
One man.
Oh,
it's like, what kind of
going
idiot do you have to be to even have an accident in front of a cop?
And so, of course, you know, he asked. He said,
Are you have
"There's
smoking weed?
there's a hit of marijuana in your car."
Oh, you coming from Simpson?
And so immediately,
Boy, that happened when
you know, I'm a fucking hothead.
said, "Goddamn."
Immediately, I'm like, "You want to search the car or something?" He's like, "Oh no, we're good." So I'm like, "Fuck, but both wreck the fucking car. We gonna get arrested
shit
fucking
threw me
weed." Luckily, I ain't carrying no dope on me this time. So.
We had no damn way.
He didn't have no weed. That shit was out count.
No,
That shit
bro,
was out
this
count.
game.
Because
This
I'm
is
coming
what-
from that party and that happened.
Bro, check this out. This is when I knew that our bond was on 100. Was our first legit road trip to Panama.
I'm so
Yo,
much
story
of an
time,
asshole,
story time.
Go ahead.
So, down there in Panama, this freshman year of college. So this is spring 13.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah, you know, you go down to Panama. It's almost like, you know, a tradition. Mm-hmm. Everybody got to hit Panama. So of course,
shit was lit
the
as
home is the group. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we down there, we kicking it, we chilling. We was down there for like a few days. I think it was like the second or last day.
Yeah, because we went to Pensacola first.
Yeah. So we were staying in Pensacola, but then drove down to Panama.
Wait, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 times we hit that slab. So we got ready to come back. That last night, I don't know, and then we went to the phone party.
That shit was
I think,
lit.
which was crazy. But we was heading on back, and this I remember. I will never forget the scene. We at the light, and there's a Walmart over to the it was like to the right side of us. You know, folks got the drink in their system, get like, you know, a little lit. So of course, if people know Devontae, you know Devontae.
I had
get
told
loud.
that nigga, bro.
You know, Devontae get loud whenever he started drinking. So Devontae in the back seat, loud as normal. And so Bo driving.
Yeah.
Devontae, he said something crazy to Bo to the point was like, Bo, if you don't shut up talking to me, bro, I'm gonna stick you right now.
That sounds like
And so, keep in mind, but we driving, we like in the car, it's like, my boy hands on both wheels. And I think Bo must have turned the radio up to like normal or something.
Yeah.
Listen. Yeah, back seat. Fed him about 4 times.
What I did, I said
Man, ain't even have to bring that story.
and then what I did, I said that.
So Bo
ate them bitches,
Bo ate all of them. And Bo looked and said, I got you.
When we get back, I got you.
I followed that shit like 2.5 hours.
And so the whole time back, Devontae's in his ear saying, "You're not gonna do nothing to me when we stop this car." Man, boy, we was the guy to come.
That boy still remember that shit.
My boy straight Hanes white socks in the parking lot, bro.
I'm like, man, fuck
I
it.
ain't dreaming about that shit up. I ain't dreaming about that shit up.
Like, bro,
At 4 o'clock in the fucking morning, I'm like,
because like Bo was legit mad. Like I thought it was gonna like throw hands.
Yeah,
like, for real.
I didn't know it was that serious.
He was
hours, bro.
So
Like,
Bo was driving.
Like,
He stopped at a fucking red light. He did the shit I said not to do. And shit, I couldn't fucking lie. It was a bunch of us in the car.
that's it. All right, we're gonna wait another 2 hours.
That shit for 2 hours.
he held on for 2 hours.
Bro, pent up aggression 2 hours, and Devontae's still talking the whole 2 hours back. He like in his ear the whole
Part, you know, DBJ is like talking cash money for the rest of the way ride, and I honestly I forgot about it. I'm like, okay,
I done fell asleep
Like
and
he done fell
everything.
asleep. I'm thinking it was just some talk. They just bullshit.
Boy, we pulled up in that hotel.
That
Went to
nigga
the
on
hotel
bullshit.
parking lot.
That nigga on bullshit.
He just hopped out. And
Ready to hop out.
Yes, sir. That
That
boy
nigga
got
on bullshit. As soon as we got out, I'm like, damn, nigga, shit.
Can we get to the room first?
No, it was a parking lot.
Live and let live.
Straight up.
the biggest thing about a friendship though is like forgiveness, right? And I appreciate both for forgiving me, cause like I done some fucked up shit in my lifetime. I was learning, I was growing, I was doing stuff, and I apologize.
I said,
He's such a politician, bro.
And he
so-
just stuck my ass.
and so-
and he just stuck my ass for no reason.
That shit was so fucking hot. No, it didn't.
Panama City
kind of
Part
jumped
2.
at that nigga.
I'm so mad. I didn't make that.
Listen.
I was on.
This is Panama City Part 2. So they having Part 1. This is Part 2. So we stopped at a mall on the way there. We were like, we're gonna go stop at the mall. You know, just go waste time, get something to eat, chill. And honestly, I forgot where the little spat came from.
We were just fucking playing.
We was just
fucking playing, nigga.
Famo,
Oh, the Nike store.
we had left Pensacola, bro. It was halfway to fucking Panama. I swear to God, I remember the shit. It was just that. I swear to God. Because I had Chinese food. I swear to God, I remember.
We
Honestly, I forgot how the whole thing happened. But all I know is, I don't know why I'm like this. It's like I'm always on defense. I don't know what it is. And so, Bo was talking reckless, right? And so I'm like, Bo, you might want to chill the fuck out. And so he was like, man, what? And he jumped at me, and before I knew it, I just caught back and punched him.
Dude, that bitch was so firm.
But
That
it was
shit
like
so
it was all pure instinct.
Dude,
I don't know what that was about.
Dude, I
and
swear to
so
God.
he was mad
What's
as
the lip?
fuck. But it happened so fast. I'm like, as soon as I hit him, even though I was mad, I was like, ooh, shit, my bad, Bo. I did not mean to do that.
When you
And
talking
this
about moment of
clown-
silence,
Until he started
He in here.
man in the backseat dying. Dude, that
And
bitch was
so, me, I'm trying to be super apologetic. I'm like, Bo, I apologize, bro. My bad.
Bro,
I did not mean it.
mind, bro.
And he's in the back, damn, Bo.
So like I'm in between, like, shit, them niggas laughing.
No lie.
But AD, like, I can't fucking punch AD.
I hate when that shit happens, because then I always be,
You the asshole.
I'm the asshole of the group.
You making
That
it
shit
worse.
was fucking hilarious. And so the shit was funny because it was like, damn. It was like, and then a moment of silence. I'm the first one. I'm chuckling. I'm like, fuck.
And so,
And if you're like,
Right there with me.
Perry like, that's all you.
So then both stuck in between. Do I want to fight AD after this shit, or am I just?
At this point, we sleep put him in the corner. Like, man, I got to get my manhood back.
And bitch stuck though. We were like,
And you know his laugh is contagious. So I'm sitting in the back, she's like, "Bo, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you, bro."
on his ass.
And I'm trying not to laugh, but
To AD defense, he didn't hit me all out.
it wasn't a full.
It wasn't a full like.
It was
I
like,
like
bitch, get back.
He snuck him.
it was a jab. It wasn't a jab. It was a drag. It was a jab, but that motherfucker landed. That motherfucker stuck too, because then it was like, oh god. I'm like, oh shit.
But like I said, man, I love you fucking guys. I can't help this shit. I can't help this shit.
Okay, I'm about to go to the
It
bathroom.
don't feel natural. I don't like it.
It's natural for me.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's just like, damn, just wait till we do something different.
But nah, real shit though. I feel like I made some long lasting fucking friendships in Jim Hill. Most people, like, you look, turn your fucking face about you want, nigga. I met your ass in middle school. Fuck you. But like,
am I looking like I'm disgusted?
Yeah,
A little bit. And then, too, like, honestly, even in Sidewell, though, it's like, we were cool. It was like, we just was reckless. We was just having fun. You was just the dude that I kick with to have fun. The relationships wasn't, like, cultivated until we got to Jim Hill. That's when it was like, okay, now I know what a real friend is. I know this defines friend. And so, I like to say you guys definitely came through with that.
I love you too.
You make me so uncomfortable, bro.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna end it here because I love you guys.
All right.
It's like you don't
For
have
sure,
to
we
even
talk
keep saying
about-
that.
And as always,
Views.